Welcome back to another video style crew. If you're new here, I am Rio, and today's video is going to be all about how to keep your sneakers and clothes organized while traveling. It's no secret that traveling is a very daunting thing to do. One of the main reasons is simply just comes down to packing and unpacking. Packing is probably for me personally, one of the most annoying things to do. Reaching your overall destination is cool, flying is fun to some of us, but packing is one of those tasks that really nobody wants to do. I know for sure I don't. Today's video is gonna be 5 tips or hacks to keep you organized while you're traveling. First things first, and one of the most important things, the suitcase. And not just any suitcase, a quality suitcase. And what does a quality suitcase actually mean? Quality simply means durable. When you're traveling and you check these bags in, you have no clue what they're doing with these things. How they're getting tossed around, where they're putting them, where they're shoving them. You want something that's gonna maintain and hold its shape and its weight so the things that are inside of it aren't getting mangled. So the suitcase I have here comes from some newcomers in the game, and they are called MVST Select. They kindly sent over a suitcase for me to check out, and man, this thing is gorgeous. So the body of the suitcase is gonna be a 50-52 aluminum alloy hard shell exterior. It also has rubber seals, which helps keeps out moisture and liquid substances. One of my favorite parts about it is that it is actually zipperless. It has a very unique lock enclosure with TSA approved combo locks. So if any of you are interested in looking closer into this suitcase, I'm gonna put that link down below in the description. So feel free to head over there, check it out, more details about it, more pictures about it. So now that we got the first thing out the way, a quality suitcase, check. Now we gotta look at what we're gonna put in that suitcase. I'm sure a lot of you have traveled, you reach your destination, open your suitcase, and all of your clothes have shifted to one side from the handling and the maneuvering of the luggage. I don't know about you, but that just drives me insane. I can't stand seeing all my clothes just smashed and shifted. It doesn't look good. So in order to combat that, we're gonna use packing cubes. I don't know why I've never really known about these. And hopefully a lot of you out there actually know about them, and if you don't, today you're gonna learn something. A packing cube is what you're gonna use to maintain your organization when you're traveling. Keep your suitcase organized. No more of everything just thrown in, moving around, shifting around. Everything's gonna stay tidy and neat. What I have here is a set of 6. 2 large, 2 medium, and 2 small. Everything is inside this one medium. So the packing cubes that I have here is gonna feature a nylon body and a mesh top. So this mesh is gonna add some breathability and of course visibility, so you can always see exactly what's inside one. Basically with mine, what I did is I put my t-shirts inside one, I put my jeans in another, I have my outerwear, which is like my hoodies and my jackets, and then I put my underwear and my socks in their own. Always carry an extra packing cube just so you have something to put your dirty clothes inside of. Another helpful tip is to remember when you're putting your clothes in there, try to avoid folding as much as you can. Now some things you just have to fold, but if it's something that's small enough that can be rolled, utilize that tip. Keep in mind that folding creates, rolling eliminates. I kind of just came up with that on top of my head. The next thing that we're gonna look at is something to carry your business wear in. Now, we're not really gonna talk about suits, because I'm sure most of you know that when you're carrying a suit, you wanna use a garment bag. But I'm mostly focused here on ties. What do you do with ties? I've tried folding them, I've tried rolling them. None of it really works. It just always ends up bad, ends up messy. You don't want to fold it because of course, like we talked about before, that's gonna create wrinkles. You roll it, then put it in your suitcase, of course it just comes unraveled. So we need dedicated tie storage. What I have here is a tie travel case. This bad boy is 100% nylon. The body of it is also cushioned to help eliminate wrinkles of your ties when they're inserted. You also have these snap enclosures on each side, so you can store your ties in there. You have some mesh pockets on the side here where you can put things like pocket squares, cufflinks, collar stays, just little small accessories like that. But this way, once your ties are inserted inside this, zip that thing back up, and then you just slide this right inside your suitcase. So when you reach your destination, you pull this thing out and your ties are just how you put them in there. By the way, none of this stuff is sponsored. I wasn't paid to talk about any of these things. I bought these things for my own money. Of course, the suitcase was gifted to me, but the packing cubes and that tie case and the rest of the items you're gonna see in this video were purchased by me with my own money. I just thought it would be a good idea just to show you guys some effective and really cool ways to travel organized. All right, and now we're into our shoes. How do we pack our shoes? Now, you're probably gonna laugh at me, but in the past, when I pack my shoes and my sneakers, I put them inside of a plastic bag, grocery bag, and then I put them inside my suitcase, which is effective because you don't want the bottom of those shoes laying on top of your clean clothes. Of course, the bottom of your shoes are dirty, your clothes are clean. They don't work together, right? You wanna have something that's gonna be its own separate compartment for your sneakers. But aside from that, how do we actually keep our sneakers clean while we're on the go? Sneaker wipes. These are by Crep Protect. This box contains 12 wipes for about 10 bucks. You can get these on Amazon. Everything that I spoke about thus far is linked down below. All of these are Amazon items. These are amazing because while you're on the go and you're traveling and you have maybe a few pair of shoes that you're interchanging and you want to wear or switch out to another one, or maybe you had on a pair of shoes the previous day and they got a little scuffed up because you're traveling, you're doing a lot of walking, and you don't want to put back on your sneakers that just look kind of grungy and dirty. Grab a wipe and you get to cleaning. 12 individually packaged wipes. Each wipe is double-sided and features one smooth side and one textured side. Smooth side is for your general cleaning. The textured side is for those rough and rugged and deep clean situations. So as you can see here, I'm cleaning my white Stan Smiths right around that sole where you heel, you get that little darkness from driving. You gotta use a little bit of strength. As you can see, they came clean and I was actually really surprised about that. This isn't necessarily used for your everyday situations. I mean, you could use it that way if you wanted to, but this makes the perfect traveling essential, especially for keeping your sneakers clean. Now that your sneakers are all cleaned, we talked about the plastic bag, but we're not using that. We're no longer hood rich. We've grown, we've graduated, we're moving up in the world a little bit. So we're gonna utilize a nice sneaker bag. This can be utilized for your low tops, your high top, your dress shoes, you name it, you can put it in here. As you can see, plastic top, nylon body. So for your low tops, you can put them straight in with the bottoms down, or for your high tops, turn them sideways like they sit inside of a shoebox. Then once your shoes are inside, you can then sit this on top of your clothes or on the other side of your suitcase. Isn't that amazing? How have I not always known about these things? I'm glad I have graduated from those plastic bags because this just looks a little more classy. Seriously, it looks way more classy than plastic grocery bags. And before I go, I have one last honorable mention. So we talked about wrinkles and rolling and not folding. Now, just in case you have wrinkles because you can't roll everything, you want to try to travel with something that's going to allow for you to easily de-wrinkle your clothing. My recommendation is a travel size steamer. If you're visiting a hotel, in most cases they will have an iron that you can use. Usually the irons that you have there aren't the best quality, and maybe you have an item that you necessarily don't really want to iron. Travel size steamer does the trick. All right, there you have it. Those were my 5 packing and organization tips for your clothes and your sneakers. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. That allows me to know you guys definitely did enjoy the video, and it also allows other people to see this video as well. Drop a comment down below letting me know which one of these items were your favorite and what are some other organization or packing tips that I failed to mention. Let me know down below. Feel free to check me out over on Instagram. I would really appreciate it if you guys give me a follow. I'm trying to reach 5,000 followers by the end of this year. So we have about 2.5 months to do it. So I would really appreciate if you guys looked out for me and just gave me a follow. The link is down below in the description section. I also have my costume contest live, still live, has about 3 weeks left on my website. Link is also down below. If you enjoyed what you saw and it was your first time watching me, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on your post notifications, and make sure you set them to all so you'll never miss out on any of my uploads. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Peace.